Hello and welcome back to A Link to the Past 100% walkthrough. I'm standing outside the Pond of Happiness and I've just gotten my 70 arrows. So now all we have to do, I don't need the magic mirror for that, all we have to do is uncover this warp tile and head to the Dark World. And here we are, 5th Palace. The Ice Palace. So you have to kill these guys that come out of the wall with the ice rod. So no big deal there. Kill this guy for a key. I like to use the hook shot in this dungeon. It's pretty good for the enemies here and what have you. Can hit these guys before they even come out of the ground, for instance. And also, it kills these annoying guys, these penguins, in one hit. And otherwise, I think they will take two with the tempered sword. With the ice, it's really annoying. So, as far as I can gather, you have two types of ice. You have this ice right here, and then you have the one that sort of glistens a little bit. That one's even more slippery than this one. Right, so I like to do this room like that. We don't have to go into that other door. Just have to head up. Ouch. That was pretty dumb. So you wanna place a bomb here. And in here we should have some Stalfos. Some actual Stalfoses. But you just hit them once and then you put a bomb on top of them. If you played Twilight Princess, there are similar enemies in that game. You have these lizard-like things that run from one side of the other. They're pretty annoying, but not too annoying. I don't think we have to hit the switch right here. So, yeah, I'm just gonna go. Open a door like that, and then I like to use the hook shot to get across. Let's just open the door right here. Okay, in this room, not a problem with the hook shot. Okay, so what I want to do now is head up to this room. It's like a trap room, but you will fall down. So, I mean, the floor will fall out. And here we have this this other ice that's really slippery. So here I just like to assault these I think they're called barricades actually, until I can get across there. So this room is slightly tricky, but not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna hookshot across there and just head up. There we go. Get the hammer. You have to do a lot of stuff in this room. Or it feels like it anyway, because you have to bomb that guy, get the hammer, get the key, switch to bombs again, hit that guy, make this chest appear, pull the tongue of the statue, and then get the map. So it's quite a busy room. But this will lead us to the big key. Now you could leave this room if you want to, but you'd be making a bit of a mistake, and you'd have to backtrack quite a bit, because that will actually lead out into that room that is to the right of the first intersection of this dungeon, where we had the penguins and we had to open the door. We had to go in and get trapped and open the door. So it's pretty complicated. I think, yeah, I want to head down here. Yeah, I like to swing my sword. I've seen speedrunners do that when on the ice, and it does kind of pushes you forward a little bit when on the ice, so I like to use that, but I'm not sure if I'm any good at it, so that's not like a required thing to do. Anyway, we got the blue mail, so now our damage, or the damage that we take, will be cut in, I think half. 1/4, no, half, actually. So this is where the complicated part of the dungeon happens. We have to get in here to get that key, and then open up the door and head back. What we want to do is we have this block right here that we need to push to the next floor, because there's a switch there that can only be held down by an item. So, and the only item we have to push it down with would be the that block right there. But in order to do so, we have to flip one of those crystal switches, and it's actually down in the same room as that other switch is. Or actually, no, it isn't, but you'll see here. So the boss is to the south of us, right there. And oh, I guess I can kill this guy so I can explain this. And if we step on the switch, you can see the door open, so we would be fooled to believe that we can just go through, but no, we can't. So we need that that block. But here's the crystal switch. It's the only one. Actually, no, it isn't. It's not the only one in the palace. But that's the one we want to hit. And now we have to do some backtracking. As you can see now, these the blue thingies are down. So now we have to come in to that room from the other side. Ow. And here I just like to dash carefully. And get through. Get another key. Ow. And this room can be pretty annoying. If you're not careful. Okay. And I like to do this, because it's pretty cool. Oops, I missed you. Okay, so now we're back in this room again, where we fell down to the big chest. And from this room we can get into this room again, push the block, fall down with it, and there we go. We can get to the boss. I do want to show you this. Ow. Yeah, you got some of those baronades under there. And some supplies, if you want them. And if you want to get out, you can pull that tongue. You can destroy pots with the hammer, if you didn't know. But anyway, interestingly enough, the boss is underneath this huge block. And there we go, it's Kholdstare. You have to hit him 8 times with the fire rod, and then he will split into 3 eyeballs, fluffy eyeballs. Ow. And he will do 3 hearts of damage, so please be careful. Of course, the annoying part about this fight is the ice that keeps falling from the ceiling and spreads in 2 different patterns. I guess the best way is to kind of keep the pressure on one eye and just hope that you get lucky with the other ones. You keep track of the ice as well. Took some damage, but it wasn't too bad. Kholdstare can be kind of a messy fight, actually. Another thing that's really hard about this fight is how the eyeballs move, because they only move in diagonal patterns, so it can throw you off a little bit. Yes. Okay, so we're pretty much gonna head straight for the next dungeon, so let's do that. We just have one heart piece to pick up before that. So in order to enter the next dungeon, you have to go to this point number 6 here, because this is the only way to enter the desert area in the Dark World, which is actually a swamp called Mire. So yeah, you need the bird for this, otherwise you can't get in. And we're gonna pick up a heart piece on the way here. Hold on. We get 20 rupees and our 21st heart piece, I think. And just head to the middle of the swamp. And we need to use ether here to reveal the dungeon. And there we go. So I'm gonna do this dungeon in the next episode, so thanks for watching and see you on the next one. Bye.